Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're reading Karen's Ghost, Part 2, Chapter 3. Class, I have an announcement. I bet it's a good one. Pamela Harding. Ugh, I do not like her, and she does not like me. As you know, Halloween is on a Saturday this year, so we will have a class Halloween party the Friday afternoon before Halloween. Yay! We will have refreshments, and you can wear your costumes, of course. We'll play some games, but then we'll turn off the overhead light and sit in a circle and tell scary stories. Anyone who wants to may tell a story. Cool! I can't wait. I know the best story. I'm going to tell a story about a man whose eyeballs fell out and walked around by themselves. That is so gross. Hey, I'm going to tell a story about the walking eyeballs. Well, I'm going to tell the Ben Brewer story, of course. It will be the best of all scary stories. Miss Coleman did not say we were going to have a storytelling contest, but I want to tell the best story anyway. Hey Karen, what? What story are you going to tell? Secret. I bet you don't have a story at all. I do too. What story are you going to tell? Secret. Then I bet you don't have a story. I do too, and it will be the very best one. Ha, we'll see about that. Let's try out scary stories. What's the scariest thing that ever happened to you? Getting lost at Wonder World. But that's not the story I'm going to tell. The story I'm going to tell is a ghost story. It is much scarier. Are you going to tell about Ben Brewer? Nod. What story are you going to tell? You are going to tell a story, aren't you? Well, of course. Let's see. Okay, you know my charm bracelet? The one with the horse and the other animals on it? Well, once I lost the bracelet, and you know what? A leprechaun had stolen it. Honest. Yeah? How do you know? Because I found it in my pajama drawer, and I never keep it there. Not scary enough? I don't think so. Try to think of another one before the party. Tell me a Ben Brewer story. Okay. I tell her all the Ben Brewer stories in one. I say how Ben was haunted by a ghost in his old age and how he haunts the big house now. But who was haunting Ben? I'm not sure. Then why was a ghost haunting Ben? There must have been a reason. Yeah, and another thing, why did Ben become a ghost? Boy, I better work on this story. Why? Because I've got to tell the scariest story of all. I have to show Pamela Harding that I know a story and it's a good one. Pamela's not the only person who will be listening to your ghost story. And anyway, this is not a contest. I know, but I still want a good story. The best story. I'm sorry, but I do. And right now, this story is not finished. We have too many questions about it. I will have to find out what happened to Ben Brewer and why he was haunted. Why don't you just make something up? I think a true ghost story will be scarier. Don't you? Yes, a true ghost story. Ooh. Chapter 4. Mommy? Yes. Remember when you and Daddy were still married? Yes. And you and Daddy and Andrew and I lived at the big house? Yes. Well, when you lived in the big house, did you ever see Ben Brewer's ghost? Karen. Or do you know anything about Ben Brewer? He was just an lonely old man. No, that's not true. I mean, maybe he was lonely, but he was haunted by a ghost too. The one that could come down his chimney? Yes. Karen, those are just stories. Well, how did they start? The way most silly stories start. People think someone is a little odd, so they make up stories about why they're odd. Your great-grandfather was a recluse. Do you know what that means? That he wrecked things? No, silly. I know what a recluse is. It's a person who stays inside all the time and won't come out. Right. Some people thought Ben Brewer was odd because of that. And because of the fried dandelions. I think that's true too. And that's as strange as being a recluse. So people made up stories about your poor great-grandfather. Are you sure? Yes. Then why won't Boo Boo go near the third floor of that big house? Because he's lazy. No, it's because he knows about the ghost of old Ben. Animals can sense those things. Boo Boo is afraid. He's a fraidy cat. You guys aren't taking this seriously. I have to talk to Christy. She will help me find out the true ghost story. Can I call Christy? Sure. Hello. I told Christy what I wanted to do. Will you help me? Of course. Come over tomorrow after school. We'll do some detective work. Hi, Charlie. Thank you. Okay, Christy, let's get to work. Ready when you are. Let's start in the library. Okay. Daddy collects old books. They're so old, their pages are yellow and they smell funny. Guess what? They used to spell the name of our town wrong. They spelled it like this. STONEYBROOKE. They put an extra E at the end. I don't think that was wrong. That was just the way the name was spelled a long time ago. Oh. Hey look, a genealogy. A what? A genealogy. It's a book that tells about people in the family. And here's the Brewer genealogy. Old Ben must have been in there. Here he is. All it says is the date Ben was born, the names of his parents, the date he got married, the name of his wife, when they had the son Jeremy, and the dates when Ben and his wife died. That isn't very helpful, is it? No. You know what? I don't think we're going to find anything here. We're going to have to go into Ben's bedroom. Chapter 5. Into Ben Brewer's bedroom? Oh, Karen, we can do it. There it is. I wish this door was open, then we could see what it's inside. Maybe it's locked. Maybe. Here it goes. Phew, this place smells. It's just musty. It has been shut down for a long time. It's dusty and the air is stale. Ben Brewer wasn't very neat, was he? Not at all. You know what I think? I think this is exactly the way Ben's rooms looked when he died. No one has touched it in years and years. Hey, there's a fireplace. The ghost came down in the stories. Ooh, let's see what else we can find. Well, I guess there's nothing here. Ah! What's the matter? Look what I found. Jeremy Brewer, Dear Diary. It's here. Ben's son Jeremy kept a diary, and the story is here. The story is spooky, I can already tell. And the spookiest thing about it is that it's true, and it has to be. Diaries are always true, aren't they? Oh my gosh, Ben's birthday was on Halloween. I would not like that. Check this out. It says every 10 years, Ben gives himself a birthday party at midnight on Halloween. A haunted birthday party. Yeah, Jeremy writes that the birthday party started after his dad died. What happens at haunted birthday parties? I'm letting Christy read most of the diary. Jeremy read in cursive, and I'm not very good at reading cursive yet. It takes a very long time. Let me see. I can't find anything. I would probably have to read the whole diary from beginning to end. That would take a while. I bet that at the haunted birthday party, Ben invites his ghost friends over and they eat ghost cakes. Maybe he invites Morbida Destiny too. I wonder if there are other ghosts in this house who go to the... Yikes! What? This Halloween, Ben is going to have one of his parties. It's the 10th year. Oh no, I don't believe it. Are you sure? Positive. I'm going to be here this Halloween. Halloween is a big house weekend for Andrew and me. Oh, I have so many questions. Why was Ben haunted when he was alive? Who haunted him? Why did he become a ghost after he died? If I could not find out those things, I could make them up. But I do not want to, but I could. I don't know. Do you want to take the diary home when your mother picks you up? No, I can't let Pamela Harding have a better story than me. Yes, if I try very hard, I can read the diary carefully. I might find the answers to some of my questions. We did not read the diary very carefully today. No, we didn't. Honk, honk. Chapter 6. Thank you for your help today, Christy. Goodbye. What was that? Oh, just an old diary. Whose old diary? It's Jeremy Brewer's diary, Ben's son. What's a diary? A diary is a book that you write in. You tell about things that happen to you or things that happen to your family and friends. It's a very private thing. Then how come you have someone else's diary? Because the guy is dead now. He won't care if I read his diary. Karen, the guy is your grandfather. Be nice about him. And how did you get his diary? We found it in Ben Brewer's room. It was in a secret drawer in the table next to his bed. Christy and I were so brave. We marched right into the room and searched it until we found this diary. Jeremy must have wanted to tell the story of his father. I guess that's why he put the diary in his father's room. Anyway, did you know that Ben's birthday was on Halloween? And after he died, he started giving himself haunted birthday parties? Oh, Karen. It's true. That's what Jeremy wrote. Really? Really. He gives one every 10 years. And guess what? This Halloween, he'll be giving a haunted party and we will be at the big house for it. It will happen at midnight. No, then I'm not going to Daddy's for Halloween. I don't want the ghosts to get me. Andrew, there are no ghosts. Besides, you will be asleep at midnight, so you don't need to worry. And Karen, you're scaring your brother. Please stop it right now. Okay. Yep, every 10 years, a haunted birthday party at midnight. Shriek! Karen, that is enough. You're scaring Andrew, and I do not want to hear another word until we get home. And I want you to go to your room for 15 minutes and think about what you've done. I try to think about what I've done, but all I can think about is Ben. Karen, you can come out now. It's dinner time. Okay. I ate my whole dinner without saying anything about Ben or Jeremy or the diary. I'm glad Mommy is not mad at me anymore. But I'm mad at Andrew because he got me in trouble because he's a crybaby. Haunted birthday to you. Haunted birthday to you. Ben Brewer will get you. Haunted birthday to you. Well, I've decided what I'm going to be for Halloween. You have? What? A gas station attendant. Interesting. What are you going to be, Karen? The ghost of Ben Brewer. I have an idea, Ricky. You and Nancy should go trick-or-treating with Hanny and me. We're going with my brother and my stepbrother and my little sister. And Scott. Oh, yeah. But not my brother. Lainey won't go trick-or-treating with any girls. You know what else? If we all go together, you should go as characters from a movie or something. That would be really cool. Yeah. Do you think my parents will let us come trick-or-treating in our neighborhood? My big sister will come with us. Christy is a babysitter. Your parents would not have to worry. Probably. I think so. Great. Now what should we dress up as? How about kids from the Peanuts? My neighbors did that last year. How about superheroes? Nah. I know, the Wizard of Oz. We could have a Dorothy and a Tin Man and the Wicked Witch of the West and everything. There'd be lots of neat costumes. I want to be the Scarecrow. I want to be Dorothy. She's a star. Perfect. And I'll be the Wicked Witch of the West. I already have a witch costume. I still want to be a bride. That's okay. I think your wedding dress is really pretty. Thank you. Who will dress up as the others? Scott should definitely be the Tin Man. Oh, and David, Michael, and Andrew, Emily can be the Cowardly Lion, Toto, and the Good Witch. I hope they all agree to our idea. I think it'll be great. What a stupid plan. You guys are such babies. My friends and I are going to be waitresses, cheerleaders, and punk rockers. We'll be much more grown up. We'll see about that. Chapter 7. 3 more days! 3 more days! It is Wednesday before Halloween. I'm so glad everyone liked our idea to go trick-or-treating as the characters from The Wizard of Oz. No one even wanted to switch costumes. Toto, where are we going to get a dog costume? Not just a dog costume, a Toto costume. I have to look like Toto. He's a certain kind of dog. I'll just have to make it then. I think we'll find everything here. Your costume's going to be great. Ding dong. I'll get it. I think it's Nancy. She said she has a surprise. Wow! Where did you get ruby slippers? Mommy and Daddy ordered them online. They were surprise for me. I just got them today. Come inside and show Andrew and Mommy. Ring, ring. Hello? Guess what? I have a straw for my scarecrow costume, and I'm going to put it under my hat so it sticks out. Ring, ring. Mommy and Watson bought me a real lion costume. Ring, ring. Scott's costume's nearly finished. He's got a funnel for his hat. Great. And I'm going to carry a bouquet of plastic flowers. That way they'll last forever. I'm going to be even more beautiful bride than I was at my wedding. Oh, this is so exciting. I cannot wait until Saturday when our whole group will be together. We're going to have the best costumes in the neighborhood. Even if we have a bride in the land of Oz, maybe no one will notice. And then after trick-or-treating, I have Ben Brewer's haunted birthday party. Friday. Okay, class, now you may change into your costumes. Party time! Boys, take your things and go next door to Miss Burger's classroom. You may change in there while his class is at recess. Girls, you may stay in here and change. I'll wait in the hall. Call me if you need any help. What are you supposed to be? A rock star? A flight attendant? And I'm a waitress. I feel silly dressed as a witch. They're so grown up and I'm in a baby costume. Knock, knock. How are the things coming along? We're ready. There's no bride in the Wizard of Oz. That doesn't matter, Pamela. Okay, storytelling time. Miss Coleman, can I tell my story last? I do not have the answers to my questions about Ben, so I'm going to tell about the haunted birthday parties. My story is true and scary. I want to save it and surprise everyone. Chapter 8. Okay, Karen, you can tell your story last. Yes, I'm going to be the hit of the party. Who would like to begin? Ooh, me. Let me tell you the story about the walking eyeballs. Once upon a time. Pamela's story is not good. Okay, Karen, it's your turn. You're last. Yay! In my house, we have a ghost. His name is Ben Brewer, and he was my great-grandfather. His birthday was on Halloween. Before Ben became a ghost, he was haunted by another ghost. Ben Brewer used to be an ordinary person. When he was young, he got married. He and his wife had a baby. It was a boy, and they named him Jeremy. Jeremy was my grandfather. This is boring. Then something very sad happened. Ben's wife died. A few years later, Jeremy got married, so Ben was all alone in her big house. He became a recluse. He never left the house except to get dandelions, so you could fry them and eat them. Then one rainy night, Ben was sitting in his bedroom and a ghost appeared. He came down the chimney. Ben screamed, "Ah!" The ghost said to Ben, I'm going to haunt you. I'm going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Finally, Ben grew very old, and he died too. But he stayed in our house as a ghost. He decided that now he was going to give himself a haunted birthday party. But just once every 10 years. He did not want to overdo things, so you know what happens on his birthday? This clock that never works chimes every hour. And ghosts fly around at the third floor, and you can hear sounds of a party and smell a birthday cake baking. Well, Karen, thank you very much. But I'm not... Ring! Chapter 9. Mommy, do I have to go to Daddy's this weekend? Yep, we talked about Karen's ghost story. You know there's nothing to be afraid of. I guess not. Halloween. I can take you out trick-or-treating at 4 o'clock. Okay. I can't wait anymore. I guess we should get you dressed too. Haha. Trick-or-treat. People will give us lots of candy. Please, can we go now, Christy? We can't wait another second. Yes, okay. Honey, get the camera ready. Pictures! Wait for us. Slow down. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give us something good to eat. If you don't... Ricky, stop that. See, the song works. Well, it don't sing it again. It isn't polite. Told you, everyone loves her. Are we going there? Why wouldn't we? It's the witch's house. Let's just go home. No! I don't think she's home. She must have witch plans. Oh, right. No candy until after dinner. Ben Brewer, his haunted birthday party's tonight. I had so much fun trick-or-treating that I forgot about Ben. Ugh! Karen, what do you do? What's wrong? I was just about to call you to dinner. Has Halloween gotten you spooked? Maybe. Tonight is Ben Brewer's haunted birthday party. My bowling team is doing very well this year. Ouch! Ding dong. Must be another round of trick-or-treaters. I'll get the candy. I said, tonight is Ben's haunted birthday party. I will be asleep. I guess I'm on my own tonight. I'll have to protect myself. Even though I've brushed my teeth, I cannot help sneaking some candy. It makes me feel better. Should I brush my teeth again? No, wait. It's not midnight yet, but I do want to run into a stray ghost. Who knows when Ben's friends would arrive to the party? I can smell a cake baking. Giggle thump. Whoo! Ah, thump. Giggle. I've lived through the haunted birthday party. Hooray! That was not there before. Daddy said he would put the diary back in Ben's room, and now it is in my room. These pages look like they've been stuck together for a long time. Christy could not have read them. Guess what? Somehow Jeremy had learned the whole story, the true story about his father. When Ben was 9 years old, he had a fight with his best friend, Edward Porter. Porter, was Edward someone in Morbida Destiny's family? During the fight, Ben told Edward that he could not come to his 10th birthday party. Right after the fight, Edward disappeared. He was never found. A lot of people thought he had drowned. The ghost who haunted Ben was named Edward, and he was always wet. Really? I haven't heard this part of the story. Edward haunted Ben because he was mad at him. He still wanted to go to the birthday party, and he told Ben that he would make Ben a ghost after he died. Ben did eventually die, and Edward kept his promise to Ben. He made him a ghost, and Edward made Ben throw a ghost birthday party so that he could go and have fun. Now he makes Ben do that every 10 years, and that's the whole story. What an awful tale. I need to get this diary out of my room, and I will do it myself this time. I'll put it in the back of Ben's room, and I'll check for any signs of a ghostly birthday party. Chapter 10. Nanny and Elizabeth are probably up. Nanny and Emily are probably up. So are Daddy and Elizabeth. I wish I was with them. I expect to see balloons and cake crumbs and party favors, but when Ben's room looks just like it did when Christy and I explored it. The clock is gone. When I told my scary story to Miss Coleman's class on Friday, I'd made up the part about how the clock never worked. Ugh! Slam. You guys won't believe this. Karen, what's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost. Try to calm down. I didn't see a ghost, Daddy, but I heard them. They were here, and they had their party last night. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Ben Brewer's haunted birthday. I told you about that yesterday. Christy knows about it too. Oh, Karen. But I smelled a cake baking last night. At midnight last night. Honey, that was me. I couldn't sleep, so I baked a cake. It's in honor of Emily. She learned how to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I heard a lot of noise then too. I heard laughing and talking and popping hounds. Those were some big kids in the neighborhood. They were out late making Halloween mischief. Oh well, there's one more thing. Ben's clock is missing. The one that was on the mantle and didn't work? It's working now, and it isn't missing. I had it fixed. It's in the living room. Okay, the diary was in my room when I woke up this morning. How did it get there? You put the diary in my room last night, didn't you? What diary? I can tell that he doesn't know what I'm talking about, but Sam plays a joke on someone. He likes to brag about it. Okay, maybe there was no party last night, but where did the diary come from? That afternoon, Nancy's mom drove her to the big house. Then Nancy and I came over to Hanny's. The three musketeers are together. Trick-or-treating was so fun, wasn't it? It was super fun. We should do the same thing next year, only we should do characters from a different movie. Yeah, maybe The Little Mermaid. Or how about 101 Dalmatians? We could all be Dalmatians, except me. I would be a bride every Halloween, or as long as Scott and I are married. I wonder how Pamela's Halloween was. I wonder if she was too grown up to go trick-or-treating. Maybe she stays home and gives out candy. If she does, I'm going to her house next year. I'll ring the doorbell and say, "Trick or treat, smell my feet." And then I'll really make her smell my feet. Well, I have some news. What? I just found out the real story of Ben Brewer. All of it. You did? I tell my friends about what happened the night before. I tell them about the smelling cake and hearing noises. I tell them about the diary and the clock. How do you think the diary got in your room? I wonder if Morbida Destiny's Edward Porta's niece, or maybe his younger sister. I don't know. The diary is what scares me the most, though, and I know Daddy put it away, and even if he didn't, I know it was not next to my bed when I went to sleep last night. It was so weird. The diary was open to the stuck together pages, and that told the story I've been looking for. Even Christy didn't find the story. It was almost as if Ben Brewer wanted me to know what happened to him. Ooh. I wonder if there was really a haunted party in your house last night. I wonder if there were really ghosts in my house. I guess we'll never know. Well, at least you won't have to worry about a haunted birthday party for 10 more years. That's true, and I'll be 17 then. We all will be. Gosh, that's Charlie's age. Maybe I'll be a grown-up, almost. Maybe I won't even believe in ghosts anymore. Charlie doesn't. You just never know. And that's the end of this book. So much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And this was Karen's Ghost, Babysitter's little sister. Thanks for watching. Bye!